Alright, welcome. And guess what? I have again forgotten background music for the live stream. I will do my best to try and remember it. You know what? After this race, I'm going to note it down. I'm going to do something in a second to make myself remember. I'm just going to put my setup on, and then hopefully we should be good. Once again, I've got to make a bit of a setup here. I think I've been doing this recently. Kind of gives you a nice advantage there. Let's do that. I'm gonna do that. We're gonna do that. And then see how this goes. We'll need to increase. Hello, Winter. How you doing? Good to see you. Oh, that's too early. And a half. If I can. Oh, struggle to take it flat there. Got the invalidation in as I wanted. Use a bit of battery. A bit messy, but it is what it is. No music again. I can't believe it, honestly. It's outrageous. It is outrageous. I need to get it sorted. I think the disappointing thing is, although I probably don't want to hear it all the time myself, if I play it through the live stream, I can do it, but I won't be able to hear it. So I'll just be sat here in silence in the menu screen like this. And you'll have some tunes. Although they're probably not going to be that great of a tune. It's going to be a copyright-free one, unfortunately. So, yeah. Why was I looking through the standings? Don't ask. That is the current grid. We start kind of in the mid-pack at the moment, unfortunately, but we'll see how it goes. Wanted to start further behind. Still going to try and get as far as in front as we can with no line, of course. I could turn my line on and be pretty okay, but I'm not. I'm not going to do it. I want to... Yeah, I'm just going to have to deal with that. I mean, on a bit more rotation there. Or I do that and then go back down to that, which could be very difficult. No, I'm gonna leave that as it is. Although there's a reason why that's the case. Or maybe soften it a bit. Hopefully this will be good. Right, here we go. Good luck, everyone. Wasn't too bad of a start. Oh, it wasn't a good breaking point, no. I just completely mangled that one. This Alpine's going to go for it, whatever I do, so I'm not going to even try and do too much. Get him on the X instead. Lovely. We've got Winter just up in front in the Alpine again. With a bit of a defensive throw. Just to make sure I was ahead, and they've actually made a mistake on the exit. We're now right behind the pole sitter and Winter. Probably should have shifted down to fifth, to be honest. It kind of worked. Oh no! I wasn't expecting that! I'm so sorry! No! No! No, no, no!
We can now use DRS. DRS now available.
Oh my days. I'm gonna burst all my battery to try and get the slingshot if I can. And catch up to the car ahead, but I'm gonna get fought by another car. I did get the DRS. Oh, I'm just gonna have to let Brothers Cool go and also Winter. I fought way too hard. I can't believe I just did that. But I think with that ERS just like burst, I think we've all managed to catch up to the McLaren again. So we should be okay and not out of DRS. I'm hoping. The car behind us also joined the party. And we should hopefully be alright. Okay. The Red Bull is also right behind. And in the mix. McLaren's gone off. See if I can get the move on McLaren as well. Where Winter goes into the lead, I've got the inside line, a short distance. Hopefully the McLaren lets me go, but they're not gonna make it too easy. I've hit the other Alpine up the rear now. Which I am very sorry for. I think I'm a little bit too confident into the braking zones, it seems. May just be a me problem. I'm not seeming to push for a move too hard as they're both trying to save on the battery a bit, but it's all very, very slow as they want DRS. They've ended up switching positions. Now that is the most outrageous manoeuvre I've seen from the McLaren. That being said, all of a sudden, the cars ahead now both have time penalties. But it's not so outrageous. Oh! Done it again. I don't think people realise that you don't need to actually brake for that corner. It's a myth. And now I'm out of contention. I've got to get in front of the McLaren, that's it. The McLaren's going to try and hold me off for as long as possible. What was that? I just got massive contact. Try and brake as late as I can, just to make sure I'm ahead. Oi! That's not gonna help. Use the energy. And I don't know how I've managed to do this. And I don't deserve it either. But I can run the final few corners. And I'm gonna win in Austria. That is the most undeserved win I've seen in a long time. But okay. I drove like horror there. Just misjudged everything. Misjudged absolutely everything. GG. Sorry, Rowinter, for hitting you twice in the same corner. I do apologise. That wins for you there. You take my points. Ah. What a bottle. What a bottle. Alright, that's the standings, as you can see. And that is the team's championship, equal with Alpine and Aston Martin. And the fastest lap still went to the Ferrari in the end. Alright, that's done. I'll move on to the next one. Okie dokie. Should be good. Azerbaijan up this weekend. Going to be doing the watch along tomorrow and on Saturday. Not for the race on Sunday, but qualifying and practice will be there. It's going to be a good one. Probably one of the most exciting sessions you can get for practice, at least, I would say. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Anyway, I'm just going to quickly do this. It will be all good. And we should have no problems. Alright. Oh, and I forgot to change car. I forgot to change car. We're going back to Spain immediately. So already here. We'll do our best for this one. It's a circuit that we should be, in theory, better than Austria at, but that's of course just all a theory and probably not going to be the case. Not save setup, load setup. We go to Spain. And we see what we can do. I'm gonna leave that as it is. I'm going to leave that as it is. Might do that. I kind of just don't want to touch the setup at all, really. Yeah. We'll just see how it goes in quali. It's gonna be an interesting one. Probably quite a stiff one. No weirdness intended on that one. Whoops. Embarrassing. I don't even know what that lap was. It was pretty horror. Winter takes pole. We'll start somewhere near the back. We'll find out where we'll start in a second. Winter at 13.0 in a one shot. Not too bad. Out of curiosity. 12.6. Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to learn the ERS tricks, to be honest, but it's not too easy. ERS tricks are difficult. Right, it's a bit of a twitchy one. See how that goes. Don't want to do that now. Not really. See how that goes. Be ready to put the brake bias forward, and I think we should be fine. Here we go. A little bit of a small lobby, but still can have a good race. Here we go. Few of the contenders from the last race as well. DNF from a car already. What? How's that illegal overtake? They were disconnected. They were disconnected and I've got a 3 second for an illegal overtake.
For ignoring yellow flags.
Okay, that's just ridiculous. Honestly, what a game. Been shown the door.
DRS now enabled. DRS enabled.
All the cars up ahead. Very competitive. Just absolutely full send. Can't do that corner though. Corner's so difficult to get right. Oh, I've completely messed that one up. Oh, bye bye.
The track is clear, green flag.
That is as tight as it will get. Oh my days. Oh, they've gone off. Giving it a good shot at the moment. I have no battery to defend with right now. Have to wait and let these guys be, to be honest. I'm on the curb. At the lift. Alright, the cars can't afford to make the move here. Should be good. Don't need to spend here. Although, I just completely messed it up. And continue to mess it up. Gotta hope that an exit here is going to be good enough. And just hold my battery. But no, it won't be. Oh, they're actually going to let me go. Oh, they've made contact with Winter. They've made contact. What a shame. We're going to save some battery in this case. Just in case. Oh, and I've completely messed up the braking zone now. Try and secure a better exit. I've got a bit of battery to defend on the straight. Just keep it smooth here. As long as we don't lose the car. We're probably going to hold it ahead. Use the battery just to make sure we're all good to go. There's going to be no questions asked on track. As long as I get it through this corner, every other corner should be nice and smooth. And that is that. Unfortunately, due to a game bug, we won't take the win on that one. But it's a bit of karma considering what happened in Austria, so I think it's no problem. Well done. Very, very, very good racing. That was awesome. That was absolutely awesome. That was one of the most enjoyable lobbies that I've done in a long time, I'll be honest. I will be honest. Alright, that's been that. And we'll move on to the next one. Okie dokie. See how this goes. We should be good. We'll try and jump in a different car for the next one because we had two in obviously that team just then. We'll jump into the racing bull and we'll see what we can do. We will see what we can do. Alright. That one's done. And we'll just wait a little bit to see what the points are looking like. Not the points, the attendance is looking like. And then hopefully we should be good. Bahrain, gonna be an interesting circuit for myself. I'm not the best at it, unfortunately. So we are just gonna have to vibe and see what everybody else is doing, and we'll see if we can do a decent job. Just gonna double check that this is all good. Looks like we're just gonna end up racing each other. Yeah. That's a bit unfortunate. There's just no one in lobbies at the moment. But we'll see if we can try and get a good race going. Red Winter and Red is cool. They've been pretty good with us so far. See if we can continue that. Although, as I said, this is a circuit that I'm going to be pretty horrendous at. Interesting. Oh wow, this is horrible. Okay, here we go. We'll do. I don't know if I'm streaming the right stuff. I've got it all wrong. We'll see. It'll be ready for the race anyway. All over the place at the moment. 100-meter board. Must be like 110 really. I don't know where I'm braking. I don't know where I'm braking. It's probably wrong. Need to validate here. Meters. Another peaking validation. 28.5, not what we want. It's what we got. I'm just gonna quickly double check. Yeah, we are all good. Are all good to go. Fortunately, I don't know if Winter's still in the stream or not, but he sent me a message and it's good news. Alright. We'll see what we can do from this far back. Don't know if, yeah, I know, I was going to say I don't know if a few people have joined, but I know one or two left, and it does mean that we'll have slightly less people on the grid. That guy just joined a little bit too late, and so did that guy. Now, this is going to be an interesting one. If it was that. Just do that. See how it goes. Honestly. Yeah, we'll do what we can. This is what I wanted to do. It's gonna be a horrible setup. It's gonna be a horrible setup. Here we go. Horrible reaction time. Ooh. This is really unknown territory for myself. Last time I learnt this track was in the previous game, so braking points are definitely going to have changed. Bit of a send. Hopefully it should work. And it does for the minute. That was a hell of a send, sorry, Red.
Okay, DRS is now available.
Oh no!
Okay,
The
clear.
Aston's lost it! I've just completely cut the corner. If we could maybe wait for brothers Corey's seconds back though. Quite far. There's a distance and a half. Okay, I'm going for the move, but I don't actually know where I'm braking. We'll give it our best shot. Probably wasn't supposed to do that. It's not the braking point. I think I'll ever get that right without a line. Yo. I really don't know where I'm going. This is so sad. The big brain strap. Corner in the last move, you get the DRS and the car ahead is compromised, although they seem to be more compromised than I am. Slightly more difficult overtake more than it needed to be. Oh, it's very close. Just about kept in a straight line. Oh, they've lost the car. They're wanting to go for the move. They want me to go for the move. Sorry. The question is it the right call? try my best at it. Oh no! They've lost it on the final lap. It was a really good battle. See if we can try and continue that. Oh, I've just completely gone off circuit. We got DRS. Got all the battery in the world. I've got all the battery in the world. Oh, Nico, just avoid the pit lane. We'll take that. GG. GG. That was a difficult one. Difficult circuit. And I didn't really know where I was going, to be honest. But GG. Well done, Winter. Shame that British School wasn't able to stay with us for a bit longer. But no worries for their side. And I accidentally pressed continue. We move on to the next one. GG Winter, well done. I read your message in Discord. That's really good, by the way. Too much rear snapping. About the traction control stuff, things are still being looked into. If you can obviously be off traction control, that's awesome. But I mean, you're still very quick, you know. Despite taking it off, it's just the little bits of refining the consistency is going to be interesting. So yeah, I'll keep you updated on the traction control situation, but just fill in the form at the top in the messages previous, and then we'll get you sorted for that one. So yeah, that would be good. Good to hear as well. I hope did I give you any tips? I don't know if it would have helped. I assume you maybe saw some videos on YouTube that could have helped you out a bit there as well. YouTube's pretty good for that kind of stuff, really. Alright, I'm gonna do that, and hopefully we can get a few more people in the lobby. Still learning. Yeah, fair enough. It's a difficult one, and for me personally, traction control is the hardest. I mean, it's got to be... Traction control has got to be intertwined with ABS. Not ABS, gearing. You've got to use your gearing right in order to use no traction control. Braking is also quite a big thing, because if you're clumsy on releasing the brakes, you can give yourself instability, and then it makes it harder for traction control. So it's all a bit of a kind of a link with the assists, especially traction control and gearing. But you know, once you get them down, you should be alright. Personally, I struggled with traction control more than I did ABS. I know a lot of people struggled a lot more with ABS than traction control. It's all a bit of preference, but it's not an easy assist to take off regardless. It's a really, really difficult one to take off. So yeah, you've done a very good job to be able to do what you're doing in the short space of time since we last discussed it. I was going to message you after this live stream about it and see how you're getting on, but no, good to see that it's going well. Right, I'm gonna quickly double check something, and then hopefully we should be good. Right, Hold on a minute. The lobby's loading. We've got a few more people and not too many, but we'll get on with this race. I'll be back in just a second. All right. Let's see what we can do. Come on. The Spanish Grand Prix again. Why are we going here twice? Well, it's because we've got a race here this weekend for LSI. Why are we not racing at Azerbaijan? Well, Azerbaijan wasn't a top-rated track on the calendar, so we didn't sync it with our calendar. That is the honest reason. But it does mean that Singapore will be next weekend. Right. Load set up. Completely forgot what I put on earlier on. I'll see if I can do anything with it. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. Can't remember what I did. It felt really good. But I don't know if I actually did much at all. Oh, I did that, didn't I? Definitely. Right, here we go. Oh, all over the place. Well, I didn't use the brakes enough for the rotation there. All over the place on the ERS modes as well. I'm really trying to use the ERS trick, but it's not easy. And I've gone off the track. It's really risk versus reward. Do you use the ERS trick or do you stay on hot lap and focus on the lap? It is super hard to do. I think if I just continue to learn it, I'll be alright. Eventually. I see you in the chat, Devon. Since I've spun, I might as well just read it. Oh, the sound of the quali lap. Don't worry, like, this is all you could see, yeah. That's all you could see. I was just driving horribly. I'll send you an invite quickly. And then... be good. There you go. Alright. I think unfortunately you might miss out on this one. I'm gonna wait the 10 seconds for quali. You might get a chance, but I think it's probably gonna be a bit too late for you to join. Yeah, it's gonna be a little bit too late to join quali. Or join this race, sorry. But hopefully we can get you in the next one. We do have another race at Zandvoort, I think, in the next one. How to drive these cars? What are you struggling? What's the one thing that you're struggling with most? Let's do it that way. If you can fix the one main thing that's losing you the most lap time, get that done, then move on to the next one. If you can pick one thing. Because otherwise it's kind of like, if you just say, how do I drive the car? It's like, well, you do this, you do that, and then people say, well, I know. But like, if you say, what's the one thing? Is it braking, acceleration? Is it mid-corner? Is it entry of a corner? Is it exit of a corner? Is it too much oversteer, too much understeer? All these different things. I ain't driven them all. That's fair enough. Devon, first of all, if you're struggling with steering rate and it's too twitchy, maybe try increasing the wheel rotation by 10 or 20 degrees. Just as you get used to the car. Once you get used to the car, then maybe you can change it back. $10,500 revs on the start, that will help. That's what you need. Best as you can. I wasn't going to be left any space there. For sure. Track distance, but you know that because you're an F1.5 champion. Track distance is king. Whoa, my bad. Wasn't expecting that. Oh no! Oh, what a shame! That is so sad! Oh no! I wanted a good battle, but it's all over. Oh no! That's not how it's supposed to go.
We can now use DRS. DRS now available.
Oh, damn. Such a shame. Yeah, I'll try and give you some advice, Devon, in messages for sure. I'm just trying to have a think right now. What can I give you advice-wise? Braking and throttle. Braking, you don't need to do as much of it because you've got a lot of engine braking to replace that. Definitely that's something. You save so much more ERS by turning off the battery on entry to a corner than you do by just having it on a straight or having it off on a straight. But sometimes I have it on medium ERS on a straight and I will save battery. That's how the engine braking is this game, which is just crazy. Any chance we could do Spain? Yeah, we'll add another Spain in. One thing that you need to be aware of, whoopsie, is that the penultimate corner at Spain does have a bump. Not only on the outside, but on the inside. The inside bump that you have to, like, kind of ride over isn't that big. It's more of a pothole that is just a little bit disappointing. That it's there, and just frustrating. But the
Green flag.
entry, on the entry curve, if you're going over it like you see on my left-hand tyre, if you're like that on the curve, there can sometimes be an invisible bump, but it doesn't always hit you, which is annoying. The pothole on the inside does pretty much hit you every time, but the other stuff... There could be a bump here, right here, but it's going to be mostly here, right there, on the entry. There's a bit of a pothole which I've just gone over, and I can feel it in the full feedback. But on the entry curve, if you ride the entry curve, there's like a 5% chance, 3% chance that you'll hit an invisible bump, which is ridiculous, and they said that they fixed it around this circuit, but they didn't, because there was actually 2 bumps, and they just said they fixed a bump, and then they realised there was another one. So, yeah, there's a few too many bumps, unfortunately, around this circuit. What I just did there through that corner and go wide, you really need to do. I mean, it depends on the situation. If you've got a lack of grip, then sure, go wide. But once you've got the grip at that corner, just bring it to the right. The previous game, you'd go all the way to the outside. That's a bit silly of me. You can actually cut that inside curve if you're brave enough. But like once you've got the grip down, which you can get pretty easily, you just basically just gun it. I'm going to risk losing the win here to fight this guy. I want to see if I can get a battle, because otherwise it's just a bit boring and pointless. See if we can get some side-by-side action. See, look how much time I'm going to gain. I only used a dab of ERS, but I didn't have to use that. Gain that much, but I'll gain a lot here just by holding that inside line because I had the traction. This guy is not having it. You can actually brake at 60 for that one as well. Fair enough, it's my bad. What a guy. What a guy. Yep, well, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to race them to see how they drive. If they are no good, then... oh well. We tried it. We tried it. Probably just avoid the entry curb done in the race. Yeah. In the race, definitely. In quali, you might want to just use the entry curb and risk it, to be honest. The chances of it actually happening is quite slim. If it does happen, there's not really much we can do. We can't really compensate. It's the risk that you have to take. But, like, in the race, probably just stay away from it a little bit and you should be hopefully fine. But also, if you are to go side by side and you're, say, the car on the outside, and another car kind of pushes you to the outside line, that's up to you on that outside line. You know, it's a difficult one because it's a bug that people know about, but also it's still the circuit, so it's not a guarantee that it's going to hit you. Somebody might try and use it as a defense mechanism to go side by side so you back out because you don't want to hit the bump, or you might hit the bump and ruin your race. Yeah, you could say you have to leave more space at that corner and you have to go further to the right hand side if you're on the inside, but at the same time, people aren't going to remember that in the moment, or people are just going to use it against other people anyway. They're just going to kind of bend the rules as far as they possibly can. So it's something that we can't really do anything about. And if you are to go side by side at that corner, it's the risk that you take if you go alongside, of course. So yeah. Anyway, we'll see how that one will go, won't we? I'm going to jump into the Ferrari now. And we'll see what we can do. Alright. Actually, I'll jump in the Red Bull. And then we'll do another Spain at the end. Just to make sure we've got some good racing in. Devon's going spectator. We'll jump in the McLaren if they want to get in the Red Bull there. Unless they are going to spectate, then that's fair enough. There you go. He's in the Red Bull. Nice one. Save that one just for Devon. Sat in the seat so no one else could take it. He's got champion privileges. Just for not legal reasons, but for like clarification reasons. That isn't a thing. I just have to make sure everyone's aware that's not a thing. It's just a joke. Anyway, we continue, and we're now on to Zandvoort, which is going to be an interesting circuit. We'll load a setup, and we should have a race setup for it. An absolutely phenomenal circuit, but a killer to drive. So hard. High downforce. You got to really work the car rather than hustle it. Yeah, it can be super difficult. This is my actual race use setup as well, so You're getting good information right there if you watch that. No setup will be fun. Ah, it'll be fun. That was horror. I'm really struggling to get used to this ERS thing. And I've messed it up now because I'm on hot lap the entire time. Yeah, I've forgotten how to drive this circuit. I only drove it a little while ago. Oh, I'm turned the DRS off. I've not invalidated. I set the lap. Oh, that would have been like a 9.6, maybe. I don't know. Can't believe I did that. All right. Oh well. Alright, we'll see what we can do. We'll probably just race Devon. I'll be honest. We'll probably just race Devon so they can drive the car. I mean, we'll let them drive for a bit. We'll let them drive for the first like 2 laps, and then maybe drop back. And then unless they're racing another car already, we'll race Devon so they can get some racing experience in. Although they don't really need racing experience. I'm just thinking what else. What other tips can there be for these cars? Bit of a difficult one. Honestly, just drive the car. You'll eventually understand it. Yeah, you'll eventually understand it. It just takes a bit of time. Alright. Let's see what we can do. Good luck everyone, here we go. The final original race before we go to the final race at Spain. Although maybe we just won't put that on live stream. Alright, here we go. Good luck everyone. Don't take my advice for race starts, but in fairness I am in the McLaren, so it's a bit unfair. Whoopsie. Right, obviously DRS will kick in quite early. Whether the other cars behind will catch up or not.
DRS now enabled. DRS enabled.
Whoopsie, that was silly. I just want to double check something in a minute. Just want to double check something. Okay. I'm just having a good day. Oh, have they just missed out on DRS? Okay. I wanted to try and get them in DRS. They've just missed out on DRS. They're all in a train, very far away. Devon gets the fastest lap. Maybe I'll just go and get fastest lap quickly. Watch me not get it. Watch me absolutely stink the gas.
Okay, clear.
Whoops. Yeah, I've already sunk. I mean, I should get it on setup. Regardless. Just not racing ability, because I'm missing every, like, apex, every breaking point. Whoops. That was horrendous as well. Oh my god, I'm so bad. Right, anyway, we'll just make sure that's done and dusted, and then wait for them again. Can't afford to lose fastest lap. Looks like he wants to go for the move. Oh, he's keeping it flat. That's crazy. Oh, wrong gear. Devon, get me into the final straight on the final lap. Looks like they're going to go for the move. And the only way of me getting through is going to be in the corners on the ERS. Oh, I've understood, and I've taken him out. Oh, he's not got the battery. Oh, he does have the battery. No, he doesn't have the battery. I've shifted up too early. Still got the job done. Oh, the setup with the straight line speed is just ridiculous. Must have been on 50-50, surely. No way that you weren't on 50-50, Devon. I'm such a bad driver. With no setup, you were very quick. I don't think you would be able to keep it flat through this corner here, turn 7. With no setup. That's crazy. Yeah. It looked like a really goofy setup because, like I said, turn 7 it looked like you're going flat. But in other corners, like, you're just a donkey in a straight line, but I don't know. I should be a donkey in a straight line because I've got, like, proper wings on. Oh well. GG. That one's done. That would have been the original results. There you go. Actually, almost managed to get... Well, I say that. I've been switching teams. So Alpine did lead the way. I think what we'll do is we'll end the stream there. And then we can continue to do some more racing off stream. And just sort things out in that way. But yeah. Thank you very much, everybody. It's been a pleasure. We'll see you tomorrow for the watch-alongs for the Azerbaijan Grand Prix practice session 1 and 2, and then also our league races in the evening, and then we'll see you on Saturday for practice 3 for the Azerbaijan GP, and we'll see you on Saturday also for, did I say qualifying? But also the F1.5 race. So yeah, we've got a jam-packed weekend coming up. It's gonna be a good one, especially if the watch-alongs. I can't wait. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.